So we're here at GoPro. So who are you?
Hi, I'm Justin Wilkenfeld. I'm the Director of Lifestyle Marketing for GoPro. I focus on sports and athletes and a lot of the trade show marketing that we do. So yeah, we've got the Hero3 Black Edition camera here. This is the latest and greatest from GoPro. We've actually got 3 of the Hero3s, the white, silver, and black edition, but the black editions are top of the line model. Comes with a remote control. You can see it's super thin, lightweight, and it's full HD quality up to 4K actually. So it's a very robust camera, and it has a lot of bells and whistles, the 12 megapixel photos.
Can we look in the back?
Sure.
So what's there in the back?
So this is your battery port, and this is basically a port where you can plug in additional premium accessories like an LCD touchscreen, a battery backpack. I don't have the touchscreen out. I can try to find one for you, but it's basically a screen that plugs in the back to give you instant view of what the camera sees. But what's more exciting is we actually have a new app for the phone, for iOS, for Android, and coming soon the Windows 8 phone. So you can actually control and preview what you're seeing on your camera. So you can have the camera mounted on a car, on a surfboard, on a bike.
So you're showing it on the car here?
Sure, you've got the suction cups on there. So you could be inside the car and use your smartphone to see what the camera sees. And you see it on the surfboard, see it on the skier here as well. So it's really a very versatile product. I mean, we basically like to call it the most versatile camera in the world because you can put it in so many different places that you can't put a normal camera.
So these demos look really amazing. So is that the result you get every time you film, or you need exact good lighting conditions and all that?
Well, just like with any camera, good lighting is always a good thing to have. Knowing what your camera can do and really learning it helps a lot as well. But the great thing is it's a simple camera. It's got 2 buttons. It's autofocus. There's no zoom. It's got a nice wide angle lens. So you're able to really capture the action in a very smooth video. And I mean, the video speaks for itself. All of what you see here was shot 100% on GoPro cameras.
So right here on the helmet.
So, you know, it's got fast frame rates. It's got 720 at 120 frames, 1080 at 60 frames. It also does 1440 resolution, 2.7K and 4K. So it really is a professional level camera at a consumer price of, 449 euros.
1440, what do you say after?
1440, 2.7K and 4K.
2.7, 30 frames a second?
Yeah, 2.7 at 30 frames and 4K is at 15 frames, so it's great for time lapses and setup shots and things like that.
So it's not for like real-time video 4K?
Not in 4K, no. But I mean, most of your average consumers aren't really able to do much with 4K. But we have seen, professional users like Michael Bay and George Lucas using GoPro cameras, so it intercuts really well with your other long lens cameras.
Nice, so it's for slow motions.
Yeah, exactly.
So GoPro is kind of new.
It's fairly new. We started with a film camera in 2004, and it was a camera you could wear for surfing on your wrist. So we've come a long way, but it was founded by Nick Woodman, who himself is a surfer, and he wanted to figure out a way to capture footage while he was surfing. So he came up with the concept of being able to wear it on your wrist, and you could paddle and surf and still capture pictures.
But did that start really in 2004?
It did, and it was a 35 millimeter camera that sold for about $20. The first digital camera came about a year and a half or 2 later. And then it's just been an evolution of the product. We've introduced more and more mounts and accessories and different ways that you can utilize the GoPro camera, just to get unique shots that you can't capture with other long lens cameras.
It really kind of exploded the last 2 or 3 years, no?
Yeah, I think once we went with the first HD camera a few years ago, that really just opened the market wide open for GoPro.
Is that the Hero 1? Or
yeah, the HD Hero 1, exactly. So this is the 3rd generation of the HD product.
What did the second do?
The second was higher resolution, faster frame rates, and just a more robust camera. And we also added the ports on the back so you could do an LCD screen or battery backpacks and things like that. And then eventually a remote control via Wi-Fi. So now with the Hero 3, instead of having a backpack, it's actually got integrated Wi-Fi, and that's how you can use the smartphone devices to actually control, capture, and eventually share content straight to the internet.
Nice. So it's being selling like this in a box like this?
Exactly. So this is the white edition, silver edition, and the black edition. So the black edition again is the top of the line model. The silver just scaled back a little bit in terms of the resolutions and capabilities of the camera, and the white is more of an entry-level camera for your consumer that wants to capture images, but it's got, you know, lower resolutions, lower megapixels on the photos. This one does 5 megapixels, whereas the black edition does 12 megapixels, and so all those additional resolutions.
Why is the difference in resolution?
It's the sensor, so we're able to basically pack a lot more into the black edition, but it's going to cost a little more to get those extra features.
So the one you were showing there, that's the one?
This is the black edition. You can tell the 3 itself is really the only difference. Otherwise, cosmetically, the cameras are all pretty much the same. It's the guts of the camera that's different.
How long is the battery life?
It's about an hour and 20 minutes, but you can, through this port in the back, you can attach an additional battery that will double it. It's about €50 for the additional battery backpack.
So how many YouTube videos with GoPro?
Yeah. Oh wow! I think there probably is about a new video roughly every minute on YouTube right now, where they're actually tagging GoPro in either the title or somewhere in the tags or description. GoPro itself on our YouTube channel has probably about 400 plus videos now, and the majority are produced by GoPro, but we also accept a lot of user-generated footage, and you know, that's the beauty of it. Our fans and customers are also content producers and help market the product for us. And we love it. I mean, we love the fact that our fans get so excited about the content they're able to produce. And you look at the athletes and they get really excited because they're producing it. It's not some guy holding a camera filming them. They're actually producing the content themselves and able to share their most passionate moments with the rest of the world. So that's really what we're all about.
On the shark?
I've seen it done. They've clamped it to the shark's fin. In this video they don't, but it's pretty cool that he's riding the shark, huh?
And, these optics look really good, but how does it compare with, let's say, Logitech webcam or something? What's different? I
think the resolution's higher. I think that, you know, overall versatility and what you can do with a GoPro versus what you're going to be able to do with a webcam, it's a totally different type of product. I think you could use this for a webcam.
Much bigger optics in there.
It is, much bigger optics. We spent a lot of time really making sure that we have high image quality. It's very important to us, in part because we want to film beautiful content ourselves. So,
and there's no smartphone that can match this quality.
No, I don't think so. Not to mention, I don't know that you'd want to put your smartphone in a lot of the places we'll put a GoPro. So,
but so do you have like camera engineers, what's called optical engineers? Are they in the
We have a
US?
big engineering team in the U.S. That's producing most of the innovation. Our CEO, Nick, is a super creative and innovative guy as well. So, yeah, I mean, that's what we're all about, is really pushing the envelope of what you can do with these little cameras.
So can we hope for the next one might do full frame rate 4K and some other crazy stuff?
I hope so, yeah. I mean, who knows? It's, I think, limitless possibilities as long as the technology can keep up with what we want to do.
How about a GoPro phone and a GoPro camera and a GoPro tablet and a...
You never know. I think for now we're going to stick with our strength, which is the camera itself. But the great thing about, you know, what the main difference is that I see between a GoPro and, say, a smartphone is that a smartphone is, you know, very reactive, where I'll take it out and, you know, take a photo or a video of a moment that's happening right there. Now, you can do that with a GoPro as well, but I think this tends to be more of a proactive product. So you're setting it up knowing that you're going to do an activity and that you want to capture a certain shot or a certain angle and things like that. So it's just a different approach than you have with a smartphone.